This is a Celebration 125 podcast. Our guest is Clem Seymour of Seabird Island. And Clem, up until recently, you were the chief.
Yeah, from April 22nd was my last day. Yep, and I was chief for about 13 years, like that, and then council for 14.
So what stories can you tell us? Have you been there since you were a little boy?
I lived in the area pretty well all my life. I moved away to work for a little while, but then I come back home because they wanted me to come home to work at home.
What kind of work did you go away for?
Well, I was logging for a while, and I did some plumbing and heating pretty well. Like, I worked for Agassiz in Mount Champ Plumbing and Heating in Agassiz for quite a few years. Yep, and sit down and get so. I more or less watched all the different changes in Seabird, like out in Agassiz, because I lived in the area all my life.
Have you got any stories that you could tell us about events, certain things that happened in your life that you could pass on?
Well, sitting down as a young boy, I enjoyed going to the fall fair, and sitting down and I watched all the different changes over the years. Then I watched slow growth of Agassiz, and I knew the changes were coming. Yep, and so more or less, I watched and sit down more or less. I enjoyed the quiet life around here. More or less because I grew up here.
Seabird Island is such a beautiful location, eh?
That's right. They're and sitting down. Do you know how Seabird got its name?
No.
Sit down there's a paddle wheel got hung up on the banks of Seabird way back in the late 1800s, so people used to go by and just start calling it Seabird Island because of the paddle wheel that got stuck. It used to deliver supplies for the gold miners up to Yale.
Wow. Are there any replicas or not replicas? Are there any of those paddle wheelers still around that have been preserved?
Not that I know of, sit down. I have that last one I heard about was probably about maybe 25 years ago, and sit down. I went up to the Harrison Lake area. And it was just coming through, getting some tourist people, they wanted to start tours, but it never did pan out.
I assume that the paddle wheeler, would they go up as far as Port Douglas?
I believe it went up that far that way, but before that all opened up, there's a paddle wheel that used to stop over there, just off the Seabird. It used to be called the Mariah, and delivers supplies up to the Harrison Lake area. That's where the Mariah slough got its name from.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Yep.
Now, just to clarify, that is the correct pronunciation. Is it Mariah, not Maria?
Yeah, it's Mariah. People changed over time, but that really didn't bother me because people start moving in, they had their own version of how to say things anyways.
That's very true, yeah. When you were logging, did you go up the north end of Harrison Lake for that, or where did you work?
I mostly worked up in Harrison Lake, we only did a couple of weeks in Pitt Lake area, and then I gave it up after 5 years, back in the 70s.
I guess like anywhere, there's been a lot of changes over the past 50 years or more in Seabird Island.
Pretty well, and sitting down, things have changed, and sit down, we start working together to understand this is how we take care of things. Yeah, to make change, sometimes it's difficult for change, but it's going to happen anyways.
One thing that we enjoyed going to, I know it won't be happening this year because of the pandemic that's on right now, but in June there would be the festival with the boat races and the soccer games as well.
Well, that's usually in the last weekend of May.
Mm-hmm. Oh, okay, May, yeah.
Yep.
Sadly, that isn't on this year.
One year, and sit down, we had probably close to 20 canoes, or way back when we first started in the canoe races.
Mm-hmm.
And another year, we probably had maybe a little more than 100 soccer teams come out and play.
That's right, yeah. That was a good weekend when they had that on, yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
Mm-hmm. A lot of fun. Is there a relationship? How does it work with the Salists, for example, along the Harrison River? When you're chief, do you have meetings with them, or are your meetings strictly with the Seabird people?
No, we sitting down. We had a community forum between Harrison, Agassiz, Chehalis, Jam and Scowlitz and Seabird, we used to have talk about common interests like getting looking after what we have in front of us.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we started out by looking at gravel issues, like get flooding issues, like get because we're trying to get the government to come on side on that, but I don't think that really ever happened.
And now the school, just for people who don't know, the schools that are on Seabird Island, is it right from grade 1 up to 12 or what?
K to 12.
K to 12, okay.
Yeah.
Because some kids I see, they get off the school bus and they're going to the Agassiz school. Is that, what reason would that be?
Well, sit down, we leave it up to the parents where they want to send them. We don't tell them how to take care of their education of the children as long as they take care of it.
Oh, I see. Okay. I recall reading that Seabird schools, they get a lot of awards most years.
Well, sitting down, for the building itself, they got a lot of rewards for that. Because of the progress they made in Seabird, the dedication they have for the children and going. Yeah.
I was looking in an architecture book. My brother's an architect, and he was showing me the building that is the school there. It was designed by quite a famous architectural group.
That's correct. Sit down, they made a replica of that building, and it went worldwide.
Now, isn't the roof? Forgive me, I'm trying. I haven't seen it in a while. Isn't the roof kind of like a whale lying on the roof or something?
Well, sitting down it was representing the fish, the bird, the eagle, and sitting down it represents a lot of our cultural areas, and how we take care of things.
Is there something that happened for you or your family over the years that was a special thing about living on Seabird?
Mostly the changes and the growth from way back, and probably started back in 1960.
That's when the big changes began then, eh?
Well, sitting down, our elders got together to start talking about change. They talked about education, the health, and housing for our people back in, and it slowly grew from there. Yeah.
Yeah. Do you miss being chief?
Me, no. Heck, I just settled right in. And took care of things. I enjoyed the change, really. So I just sit back and relax and let the world go by.
Well, it sounds like you have a wonderful outlook on life.
Well, sit down. I get brought up by. I used to listen to a lot of my elders. That's why.
Mm-hmm.
They told me a lot of different stories. What life was really like back then.
Is there anything you can share with us regarding your parents, and were they from that area as well?
My grandfather, sitting down, was the one that homesteaded on Seabird, and sit down and cleared quite a few acres to make a little farm. More or less, our roots are my roots are they're spread out through the valley.
Oh, I see. Mm-hmm.
My parents, my grandparents, and everybody else come from different places, but that's just the way it is, eh?
Yes. Mm-hmm. Many of us come from somewhere else, eh? When you look at Mount Cheam, what special place does that mountain have for you and people on Seabird?
Well, the view and the stories and the legends that come with it, I understand, not too many people know them these days, but I do.
Could you share some of that?
Well, sitting down, the Cheam. Oh, way back about 1,500 years ago, the Cheam, and I believe there's an earthquake way back in, they buried two villages, one on this side and one on the other side. One was probably about 1,000 people, another one about 1,200.
No, I was going to say Mount Cheam. Now, those other mountains surrounding near Mount Cheam, are they known as the Sister Mountains? What is that name for them?
Oh, there's three sisters out behind, or two sisters that get out behind Mount Cheam, there's stories and legends about that from our people too.
It's always fun to look into the history of the indigenous people of this area. It's always interesting.
Yeah, and did you know that below that mountain outside of Agassiz there, not Green Mountain, but that little knob hill there, there used to be a village right underneath that too.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. How long ago would that be?
Oh, that was in the late 1600s.
Mm-hmm.
And after that, I think they more or less
Well, that's really fascinating, Clem. Do the people around Seabird still call you Chief?
There's a few that do yet. They get. I just have to smile at them because like a lot of them didn't want me to go, but I figured it was time for some new blood to get in and help take care of things.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Well, it sounds like you're enjoying your life. That's the important thing.
Okay then, John.
Well, you take care, Clem.
All right then.
Thank you.